Welcome everyone to Friday Night SmackDown with only 2 weeks to go until the Royal Rumble. Tonight, Carmelo Hayes will issue another United States Championship Open Challenge. Who will answer the call this time around? Who will be getting a shot at the United States title? Plus, Buddy Murphy will battle LA Knight in singles competition as we draw closer to the Royal Rumble. But to begin the show, here comes the undisputed WWE Champion. And all eyes are on the Royal Rumble for this man, because he is anticipating a John Cena victory. And I believe the Viper is 100% convinced that John Cena, if he walks out of that Royal Rumble match as the winner, will choose the Viper to go after at this year's WrestleMania. Randy Orton, as we know, is a 16-time world champion now in WWE, as is John Cena. Cena on the cusp of breaking the all-time record set by the Nature Boy Ric Flair. Randy Orton not too far behind either. Randy looking to stop John Cena in his tracks, providing that Cena chooses Orton and providing that John Cena wins the Royal Rumble.
You know, I've heard a lot of voices in my head over the years, some louder than others, some more persistent, but lately there's been one voice that just won't shut up, John Cena. Now, Cena, you decided to come out at Clash at the Castle, stand face to face with me and remind the world of our history. Like I could ever forget. You and me, we didn't just define an era, we were the era. You were the golden boy, the franchise, the guy they told everyone to believe in, and me, I was the legend killer, the apex predator, the guy who made a career out of proving that no hero stays untouchable forever. 14, 16, it doesn't matter how many times we've crossed paths. Every single time it came down to one thing: who was willing to go further, who was willing to do what the other wouldn't. And Cena, every time you looked me in the eyes, you knew I was that guy. So when you stepped up at Clash at the Castle, staring at my WWE Championship, you weren't just challenging me, you were trying to rewrite history, trying to prove that after all these years, you're still the man. But here's the truth, John. History doesn't change. It evolves, and right now it revolves around me.
What the hell? You have got to be kidding me! It is! Edge is back! The winner of last year's Royal Rumble! The man who went on to win the World Heavyweight Championship from Roman Reigns at WrestleMania last year. Edge making his return tonight on SmackDown.
Randy. Still talking about the past, huh?
This is real interesting.
Still living in it. You want to talk about history?
A lot of history between these two.
Let's talk about mine. Last year I walked into the Royal Rumble match with 29 other superstars, and I did what I always do. I endured. I outlasted. I won. And then I went on to WrestleMania and I became world champion. That wasn't luck. That wasn't nostalgia. That was proof that I'm still at the top of this business. And this year, I don't want to chase a championship at WrestleMania. I want to walk in as the WWE champion.
Edge, you've always had a way with words, and you're right about one thing. You did win the Royal Rumble last year. You did go to WrestleMania, you did become world champion, but this year you're stepping into my world, and if you want a shot at this, if you want to walk into WrestleMania as WWE champion, you've got it. Royal Rumble next Saturday, you and me.
Randy Orton will defend the WWE title against Edge at the Royal Rumble. It's official. Before Edge battles Randy Orton at the Royal Rumble for the WWE title, he will compete tonight against Dominic Mysterio of the Judgment Day. And I mentioned the history between Edge and Randy. There's certainly some history between these two men as well.
The following contest is an open challenge and is for the WWE United States Championship.
Well, it's time for the United States title open challenge. And out first is the reigning United States champion. Carmelo Hayes has been the United States champion for 124 days with a total of 4 successful title defenses. Tonight he will defend his championship again in this open challenge, and you have to give Hayes credit. It takes a lot of balls, it takes a lot of bravery to issue these open challenges, knowing that anyone can step through that curtain to face you. Carmelo's title reign could end at any moment. Will it end tonight?
Hey, Kit, are you there?
Kit Wilson! Kit Wilson has accepted the open challenge this week. And he is looking to become a champion. Wilson, of course, fresh off his win over Apollo Crews a number of weeks ago. Kit Wilson, of course, going his separate ways with Elton Prince. Prince on the injured list right now. Kit Wilson forced to go at it alone. So he has branched out into a singles career, and it's been so far so good for Kit Wilson.
Introducing the challenger from London, England, weighing in at 185 pounds, Kit Wilson. And his opponent from Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 210 pounds, the WWE United States Champion, Carmelo Hayes.
Carmelo Hayes is actually stepping real close to Cody's reign as United States Champion. Cody Rhodes held that championship for 141 days. Carmelo Hayes at 124. So here we go, another United States title open challenge. And it's about to be underway. There is the bell. Kit Wilson answers the call this week. And Hayes is ready. Kit Wilson, on the other hand, doesn't want to tie up with him. And the champion makes him pay. And there's the tie-up. Kit Wilson changing his plans after getting booted right in the face. And now Kit Wilson shoving Hayes back, but he ran right into a knee. Now the champion teeing off. Here's another collar and elbow tie-up. Hayes transitions into a side headlock. Champion with the upper hand right now. Elbow to the skull. First matchup of the night, and the United States title is on the line. This is how you kick off Friday Night SmackDown. No one home there for the back elbow. Wilson able to recover. Now looking for a suplex. Hayes lands behind. Now trying to roll up Wilson to retain the title early on, only gets a 1 count. And German suplex from Kit Wilson. And he's feeling good after that. But he needs to keep his eyes on Melo. Melo missing wildly. Kit Wilson able to capitalize. And look at this. No regard for the rules. It's all about the United States title tonight for Kit Wilson. He doesn't mind bending the rule book a little bit. No one home to that chop. And here's Carmelo Hayes with another flurry. Wilson rocked again after that boot. And able to get out of dodge. Well scouted there from the challenger. Big right hand. And that'll deck the champion. Kit Wilson in control now. Can he walk out of SmackDown with the United States title? We are back here on Friday Night SmackDown. The United States title is on the line as Carmelo Hayes issues another open challenge. This week, Kit Wilson is Hayes' opponent. And Kit has been able to hold his own against the champion thus far, as he looks to kick off his singles career in a big way. Could Wilson be our next United States champion? No one home there for the drop kick on the apron. And Carmelo Hayes misses with the super kick. Oh, but he caught the enziguri. What a recovery from the United States champion. Was looking for the first 48 there. And Wilson able to scout him. Side Russian leg sweep. And just unloading on Hayes. Kit Wilson taking his eyes off the prize though. That could cost him. Hayes picked back up to his feet and Wilson was looking to end it. Hayes though with enough time to recover. A crucial error perhaps by Kit Wilson. Oh man! What a powerbomb! Hayes to retain. Only gets 2. That was a close one. Boot to the midsection. Hayes keeping his foot on the gas pedal. Oh, but Kit Wilson turns things around. Hayes sent off the ropes. Reversal though. Hayes trying to fight back. Shots to the midsection. And one to the throat. Oh, forearm in the corner. And Hayes going up to the middle rope now. What is he thinking? Oh, went for a first 48 off the middle rope. But again, he's unable to deliver it. Wilson with the neck breaker. And will that seal the deal for Carmelo Hayes? Do we have a new champion? No. Hayes able to get his shoulder up at 2. Oh, double boots to the face of Melo. And again, Kit Wilson was looking to end it. Hayes denies him. And a cavalcade of strikes from the champion. Reversal on the Irish whip. And that back elbow connected. Hayes is down. Wilson going up top. Kit Wilson looking to fly, but he misses out with the elbow drop. And now Carmelo Hayes trying to take advantage of the situation. Back into the corner, and Hayes again flies in with a full-on smash. Kit Wilson is dazed. And Hayes with the first 48. That could be it. Kit Wilson's chance to become champion almost went out of the window. Credit where it is due. Kit Wilson is giving this everything he's got. This is like a breakout performance for him tonight. And oh, wait a second. Carmelo Hayes with the cutter. And that is not good news for Kit Wilson. Hayes to the top. Frog splash, but Wilson got the knees up. A great counter by Kit Wilson as the challenger closes in on a victory. Oh, went to stomp Hayes, but Melo was one step ahead. More combination offense. Wilson again trying to change the tide. Back body drop, and he got some hide on that. Hayes hitting hard into the canvas. Wait a second. Apollo Crews is here. And remember, Kit Wilson got a victory over Crews a few weeks back, but Wilson proceeded to beat down Crews after the matchup was over. And Hayes taking advantage. Apollo Crews with the assist. Melo back up high. And thanks to Apollo Crews, there's nothing but net from Hayes. Into the cover. Carmelo Hayes going to retain the title thanks to Crews.
Here is your winner, and still the WWE United States Champion, Carmelo Hayes.
Apollo Crews getting some payback on Kit Wilson for his assault after the bell a number of weeks ago. And because of this, Carmelo Hayes remains United States Champion. Another successful open challenge granted with a little help from Apollo Crews tonight.
Yo, Sky, you think you are clever, huh? I watched everything. I saw you whispering, smiling, giving strength to Kairi Sane. You stood in her corner. You filled her head with confidence. And because of you, she took my United States Championship. That title was mine. I fought for it. I bled for it. I owned it. But you chose her. You didn't just help Kairi win, you made an enemy out of me. Yo, you carry gold now. You stand at the top thinking you are untouchable. But you forget something. I am Asuka. No one is ready for Asuka. You helped take my championship? Good, because now I take yours. I am coming for you, Io Sky. Your title, your spotlight, your moment all belong to me now. I am winning the Royal Rumble match and you will be my target at WrestleMania.
Oh man, Asuka is setting her sights on Io Sky.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Alpha Academy from Kobe, Japan. Weighing in at 156 pounds,
Akira Tozawa set for singles action here tonight as he represents the Alpha Academy. I have got some bad news for Tozawa because tonight he is up against Karrion Kross. And as we know, Kross is not in the best of moods since losing his WWE Championship. Karrion Kross now only has one person by his side, and that is Scarlett. Kross gave the boot to AOP last week, and by extension, Paul Ellering as well. Kross was very upset at the fact that AOP cost him in his matchup with Randy Orton. There was some serious miscommunication by the Final Testament, and that is what led to Karrion Kross booting AOP out of the Final Testament and, well, I guess disbanding it as well. That is a man filled with rage and anger. That is a man ready to unleash. Especially following his loss last week to Cody Rhodes. Karrion Kross ready to build himself back up again. Not for the first time. Poor Tozawa. I would not want to be in his shoes right now. And oh, Kross before the bell even rings. What a wicked lariat from Karrion Kross. And already, Tozawa's in trouble. The man barely got a chance. He got blasted by Kross before the bell even rang. The Alpha Academy looking with a concern on their face from ringside. Tozawa just got planted. And the assault continues from Kross, the former undisputed WWE champion. Oh, this is not going to be pretty. This is going to be physical. This is going to be ugly to witness. Kross just having his way with Akira Tozawa. More disrespect there. And oh, that ticked off Akira Tozawa. And Kross right away delivers the boot to the midsection. Just when you thought Tozawa would get some offense in, Kross shot him down. Now he tries to recover on the outside of the ring, but Karrion Kross not going to let that stand. Going right after him. No escape for Akira Tozawa here this evening. Oh, another knee strike. And Dupree up on the apron pleading with Kross. Karrion could end this matchup at any moment if he wanted to, but I think he's taking great pleasure in punishing Tozawa, letting that frustration out. Oh, and now to the throat of Tozawa. Karrion Kross launches him with a suplex. Nasty landing for Akira Tozawa, and there's the Kross hammer. Now the Kross jacket is in. The Kross jacket from Karrion Kross, and Tozawa has no choice but to submit.
Here is your winner, Karrion Kross.
Karrion Kross bounces back in a big way here tonight on SmackDown. Kross is back on track, back to winning ways.
Greg, I can't believe this. Did you see what happened earlier?
Oh, I saw.
Well, what are you going to do about it?
What's there to do? The way I see it, you had that coming.
Excuse me?
You weren't happy with just beating Apollo. You attacked him after the bell.
A Regal, I don't deal well with toxic people. And you are being awfully toxic right now. You need to rectify this wrong. I want Apollo next week in a match.
I don't take demands, well, Kit. But you have got your wish because I know Cruz would want another match with you as well.
Well, it seems that Kit Wilson and Apollo Crews are destined to battle again. That comes your way next week.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 240 pounds,
Well, there's a fan favourite here on SmackDown. LA Knight ready for battle. Next here on the blue brand, he goes one-on-one with Buddy Murphy. Fans are all hyped up to see the megastar. Here comes the man that could one day be a megastar. The best kept secret, Buddy Murphy.
and his opponent from Melbourne, Australia, weighing in at 225 pounds, Buddy Murphy.
Buddy Murphy tried his luck at answering an open challenge by Carmelo Hayes not too long ago. However, he was unsuccessful. I am sure that it has not gone Buddy Murphy's way thus far since his return. Not the way that he'd hoped. But tonight he has a big opportunity against the megastar LA Knight. And as we draw closer to the Royal Rumble, and more specifically the Royal Rumble match, this contest here this evening could determine who goes to that Royal Rumble matchup. Not everyone is going to get a spot in that illustrious match. We are underway between these two men. LA Knight and Buddy Murphy about to look up. And this is going to be a very interesting matchup indeed. The power of Buddy Murphy taking on the brawling style of the megastar. Who's going to walk out on top? Oh, look at the speed and the quickness from Murphy here, showcasing his technical expertise. And LA Knight turns things around. Hammerlock now here on Murphy, only momentarily. Buddy Murphy just so quick, so technically sound in that ring. LA Knight may have made a mistake in locking up with the best kept secret tonight. Knight though creating some separation. And what a flurry! That's where LA Knight thrives. There's that brawling style that I was talking about. Oh, but he may have just tweaked his knee. And Murphy taking advantage. He can strike with the best of them. Oh, double stomp. Right to the midsection, here's the cover. Buddy Murphy looking for a quick win. LA Knight kicks out. Murphy in control though right now. Can he knock off the megastar and pick up some much needed momentum here on SmackDown? Welcome back everyone to the Blue Brand. This is Friday Night SmackDown and you are witnessing LA Knight take on Buddy Murphy. And this has been a highly competitive matchup thus far. Both men looking for momentum as they perhaps head to the Royal Rumble match. Cover off the combination offense Murphy almost secured himself a big victory. Not everyone is going to get a spot in the Royal Rumble match. Both of these men are trying to impress General Manager William Regal to secure a spot in that illustrious contest. Boot to the face by Buddy Murphy. And LA Knight is stunned. Murphy from behind, look at the strength. Oh, right into the knee. What a move there by Murphy, that gutbuster out of the torture rack position. LA Knight, though, able to get his shoulder up. We are just 2 weeks away from the Royal Rumble Premium Live event. And as we know, that is where the road to WrestleMania begins. Oh, there's a powerbomb from the megastar. A great reversal by LA Knight. And the WWE Universe firmly behind the megastar here this evening. Side Russian leg sweep puts Murphy in position. Here it comes. A megastar elbow, but Murphy gets out of dodge. And now it's Buddy Murphy who plants LA Knight. Canadian rack DDT for the victory. Shoulders down. Oh, just a 2 count. Murphy showing signs of frustration. LA Knight, though, is in trouble. And Murphy tried to capitalize, but he took too long. He was too busy gloating. And now it's Knight with a neck breaker. Murphy picked back up to a vertical base. Inverted atomic drop and a discus clothesline. LA Knight stringing together some offense. Will it be enough? Murphy stays in it. Hell of a match between these two. Pulling out all the stops. 2 weeks away from the Royal Rumble. And Murphy with the shots to the gut. LA Knight winded. And look at Murphy go. Another great combination. Oh, look at the best kept secret. Lining up LA Knight. He went for Murphy's Law. LA Knight, though, caught his leg. Side effect. And now, could be time for some blunt force trauma. But Murphy had it scouted, and oh, there's a knee. Right to the chest with a trademark knee. Buddy Murphy closing in. Drop kick into the corner. Knight ricocheting out. And again, Murphy was looking to end it. LA Knight one step ahead. Clothesline. Knocks down Buddy Murphy. LA Knight can sense victory coming. As Murphy set up on the top rope. The hell is he thinking? Oh, what a suplex. That could be it. To put down Buddy Murphy. Kick out, you gotta be kidding me. These two are tearing the house down. Double axe handle. Shoulder block. Here comes the megastar. Once again building momentum. Knee in the corner. Buddy Murphy on the back seat. LA Knight in firm control. Back to the top rope. And all this time, Buddy Murphy wants none of it. But LA Knight persistent as ever. Megaplex. There's the Megaplex. LA Knight's feeling it. And he's poised. Buddy Murphy better look out for some blood force trauma. LA Knight hits it. Cover on Murphy. And it's over.
Here is your winner,
LA Knight picks up the win and builds momentum. But has he convinced General Manager William Regal to get himself into that Royal Rumble match?
Let me talk to you next Saturday, the Royal Rumble. 30 men, one ring, and a whole lot of dreams about getting tossed over the top rope. But let me make one thing real clear. When LA Knight walks into that match, it ain't about dreams. It's about guarantees. See, everybody in that locker room's got a plan. Everybody's got a strategy. But none of them got what I got. And that's undeniable star power. Yeah. You got giants, you got high flyers, you got technicians, but every single one of them is going to hear the same thing when those ropes start shaking. Whose game is it? And the answer's going to hit them right between the eyes. It's my game. So when that buzzer hits and that countdown starts ticking, you better believe one name's going to change the whole damn match, and that name is LA Knight. And when it's all said and done, when 29 other men are laid out, thrown out, or flat out run over, there's only going to be one man standing, pointing at that WrestleMania sign, and that man is me. Yeah.
Well, it's main event time now here on Friday Night SmackDown. And here's the Judgment Day's Dominic Mysterio, ready for action. Dominic has a big matchup here tonight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Liv Morgan, representing the Judgment Day from San Diego, California, weighing in at 200 pounds, Dirty Dominic Mysterio.
Dominic Mysterio was brought back up. He has Liv Morgan in his corner. Pulling out all the stops here this evening. Dominic knows what a big match this is. Dirty Dom set to battle the returning Edge in our main event tonight. And there's a lot of history between these two men. Two former Judgment Day members set to collide. Dominic is going to do whatever he can tonight for a win.
You think you know me?
Here comes the Rated R Superstar. What a reaction for Edge, the former World Heavyweight Champion. The man who won last year's Royal Rumble match.
And his opponent from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 241 pounds, the Prince of Superstars,
Edge stated earlier tonight that this year he doesn't want to win the Royal Rumble again. This year he wants to go into WrestleMania as a champion. So he is gunning for the undisputed WWE title at the Royal Rumble. That matchup has since been made official by our general manager. It will indeed be Edge challenging Orton for the WWE Championship in 2 weeks at the Rumble. But tonight, Edge returns to in-ring competition against Dominic Mysterio of the Judgment Day, a group that he formed in the past. And Edge with a great transition on Mysterio. Taking the arm behind the back. Oh, but Dom shifts the momentum. And Edge trying to make it back up to his feet, but Dominic shifts into an armbar. Great transition now by Mysterio. Oh, and a takedown. And there's some disrespect from Mysterio and Liv from ringside. Liv Morgan already getting involved, distracting Edge, and Mysterio taking full advantage. Edge being choked in the corner. And this is what I meant by Dominic is going to do whatever he can tonight for a win. Imagine if Mysterio can knock off the former world champion. Oh, man. Edge sent flying off the arm drag. And Dom back to work. Back on the assault. Trying to keep Edge at bay. Oh, right to the spine. Mysterio is rolling. Can he knock off the former world champion as we head to the Royal Rumble? Monday Night Raw and Friday Night SmackDown proudly present to you our next premium live event here in Universe Mode, the annual Royal Rumble. 30 men and 30 women compete to earn the right to go to the grandest stage of all, WrestleMania. Don't miss the Royal Rumble, where the road to WrestleMania begins. We are back here on Friday Night SmackDown. This is our main event of the evening as Edge returns to in-ring competition to battle Dominic Mysterio of the Judgment Day. This is Edge's first match back since losing the World Heavyweight Championship to Damian Priest at SummerSlam. That is how long it has been since we have seen the Rated R Superstar. And oh, Edge just got dropped. Here's the cover by Dom to put Edge away. And an earful. It would be massive for Dominic to walk out of tonight's show with a win over Edge. But Dominic getting reversed. And here comes Edge. Oh, Dominic planted face first. Edge firing up. And again, Liv Morgan trying to get involved with the matchup. Oh, and Mysterio just decked Edge. And look at the aggression here from Dom. And oh, I think he was lining up for the 619. Looking to set it up at least, but Edge knew it was coming. Spoken about the history between Edge and Dom, but what about the history between Edge and Rey Mysterio? No, Edge spiked head first into the mat off the DDT, covered by Mysterio. And again, Edge stays in it. Edge picked back up to his feet. Dominic was lining up a shot, instead catches one from Edge. And Morgan again up on the apron trying to cause a distraction, and it may have paid off. Big right hand from Dom. From behind, Edge retorts with the elbow. And oh, Mysterio hoisted up onto the shoulders. There's a poison water. And Liv yanking Edge out of the ring. Mysterio. Well, that was well executed, but Liv Morgan just got herself kicked out of here. Great call from Jessica Carr. Morgan is gone. Dom now, all alone. And he looks to wrap up the matchup, but Edge got his knees up. Knees right to the midsection of Mysterio. Downward spiral. That could be game over. Cover on Dom. No, only for a 2 count. Well, Mysterio's all alone now. And Edge gonna pick his moment. The ultimate opportunist. Went for the spear. Dominic able to leapfrog. And a shot right to the throat. Mysterio in the corner. Another tornado DDT. And this time Edge gets himself out of the ring. This is our main event if you're just joining us. Edge looking for momentum going into his championship match with the Viper in 2 weeks at the Royal Rumble. And oh, wait a minute, Dom looking to set up the 619. Edge in position. Dom nails it. The 619 is delivered. Back to the top. Dominic. Frog splash, no. Again the knees. The knees to Dominic. Execution. Right into the cover. Edge for the victory. Dominic kicked out. What a match. And now Edge, no wasted motion. Lining up Mysterio again. There's the spear. Cutting through the midsection of Mysterio. Edge gets the win.
Here is your winner, the reigning superstar,
Edge with momentum going into the Royal Rumble, where he challenges Randy Orton for the WWE Championship. Welcome back, Edge.